The biggest shift in AI right now is not just generating better images. It's not just writing better copies, it's not even better websites. The biggest shift is that AI tools are now starting to understand the full workflow. For the last few years, most AI tools were useful, but for one single use case. For example, you used one tool to write copy, another tool to design visuals, another tool to design your landing page. And then you still had to sit in the middle, connect everything, fix the gap, and make it feel cohesive. And that is where most freelancers, marketers, designers, entrepreneurs lose their time. And this is exactly where Google Pomelli becomes interesting. Because Pomelli doesn't just ask you for a prompt to give you a random output. Instead, it starts with your brand. You give it your website link and it studies your business like a creative strategist. It looks at your colors, fonts, products, tone of voice, visual style, brand positioning, and builds a brand DNA. Then, from that same brand DNA, it can generate a brand guide, product photo shoot, campaign visuals, and even a landing page. And most interestingly, this is entirely free. One thing to observe here is that AI is moving from single task assistance to end-to-end creative execution, and that changes the entire scenario. If you are a freelancer, this can help you deliver brand kits and campaign ideas faster for your client. If you are a marketer, it can help you test more visual angles without waiting on full team. If you are a designer, this can become your starting point for mood boards, layouts, and brand systems. And if you are an entrepreneur, you can market and promote your products or services without needing a designer, copywriter, or a developer. So in this video today, I will walk you through Google Pomelli step by step. I'll show you how it builds your brand DNA, how it generates product photo shoots, how it creates campaigns, how it builds a brand book, how it creates a landing page, and where the tool still needs human judgment. From AIversity, we always try to share AI-related tips, tricks, and tutorials. So click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and share the video with as many people as possible. Before we open up the tool, let's start with the problem. Traditionally, we have seen building a business or a brand requires a few number of professionals. A designer to design creative visuals, a copywriter to write persuasive copies for your products, a photographer for product photo shoot, an agency to design the campaigns, and a developer to develop websites and landing pages. To be honest with you, for many of the entrepreneurs, it becomes a bit difficult to afford to hire all these professionals. And even if it's affordable for them, it takes hefty amount of time for back and forth and alignment. Now let's see how Pomelli actually works. Now let's go to Google and type in Pomelli, and you'll find the link that says Pomelli by Google Labs. Now let's click on Let's Get Started. As we can see on the screen, there are 4 core features of this tool. Number 1 is building the business DNA. Number 2, campaign assets. Number 3, product photo shoot. Number 4, brand book and website. All we need to do is hit Let's Go. So this is the first step where it asks for your website link. And based on that link, it will scrape your logo, your color palette, your tone of voice, your copywriting style, and everything, and build the business DNA. And let me tell you, this business DNA is some sort of an organized information for Pomelli to understand your brand. But if you don't have any website, you will still be able to create the business DNA for Pomelli from scratch. I'll walk you through the process later on in this video. For now, we will use this website. As you can see on the screen, this is a fashion brand in our local region. So let's copy this link and head over to Pomelli again and paste this here and click on continue. Now it's analyzing your website. It's basically scraping all the information that you have on your website. For example, the images, the color palette, the mood board, the copywriting. So it will create a business DNA or a business understanding based on the website link that you have given. It will take just a few minutes to analyze your entire website. It has finished analyzing the entire website, and we have some brand overview information on the left side. As you can see, it has picked the logo, the font, the color palette, the tagline, which is fashion for everyone for every occasion. It actually scraped from the website. And the brand values like grace, effortless style, value consciousness, the brand tone of voice, brand aesthetic, and the business overview. And if you pay a closer attention here, you have another option that says business details. If we click on that, we will find more information. For example, the location, phone number, business hours, keywords, call to action links, social links, testimonials. So we can fill up those information. So the business DNA that Pomelli has based on our brand, Each time we ask for a campaign or a new landing page, it will use our business information where it's needed. And on the right side, we have Pomelli Agent. So you can chat with Pomelli Agent to give more context and information about your business. You can upload more photographs, or you can do it later on. But yes, you have the Pomelli Agent here. If you need any help, you can directly use this chat to make sure that Pomelli understands your brand better. So now on the bottom, let's click on Let's Go. And here you will find 4 options. We can start creating campaigns. We can start creating some photos of our products. We can start building our website and our brand book. So let's go with the brand book first. For example, what sort of photographs we use in our brand? What's the color temperature, whether it's warm or it's blue, or what sort of tone and voice we use, what sort of visual elements that we use. So once we build that brand book, it will be a lot easier for us to establish a cohesive brand presence throughout time. So even if you hire any freelancers, any designers, you'll be able to just hand over that brand book and the designer can take care of the rest. So let's select brand book. So now Pomelli is actually creating the brand book. It will take just a few moments. Now there are 2 steps of finalizing the brand book. Number 1 is selecting a cover. So we have 3 covers here with solid colors, and we have 1 cover with a fabric background, and I think that looks amazing. So let's go with this and hit confirm. And now it has actually fetched all the images of our website, as you can see. So now it's up to us what sort of images that we are going to use in our brand book. So let's use some of the lifestyle images, and that's good for the brand book. So I will select this, and this, and then I'll select some texture of the fabric, and then I'll select some single images like this one and one female. I think that's good enough. And so in this step, basically we are choosing some photos to place on our brand book. Let's hit confirm, and our brand book is ready. So here we can edit the brand book, download as a PDF, and let's open in a new tab and see how does that look like. Amazing. It has a nice cover, and then we have the brand overview, the slogan, the color palette that this brand uses, and we have the logo and their specific sizing, and we have the typography, the font that we use, and the exact color codes, the in RGB, in hex, CMYK, HSL, and then we have some imageries to represent what sort of visuals generally we communicate from our brand. And then we have some tone of voice. So this is, I think, a very good starting point to build an enriched or a full-fledged brand guideline. Now, if we want to make changes to this brand book, we can click on edit, and we can edit the cover, we can edit the images, we can edit the business DNA even at this point. So if you think that some of the information has already missed, so if you think that you would need to add more information for your brand for better alignment, of course you can click on edit business DNA, and it will take us to the previous page where we built the business DNA, and you can start chatting with the Pomelli agent here and fix your business DNA. But let's go to the brand book again from the left side here, and let's click on edit and edit cover images. There are a few options for the cover. We can select an image from the image library. We got these images from the web scraping that Pomelli did. So we can use any of these images, or we can generate a new image for our cover photo. So let's keep it as it is. Now I'm going to show you one cool feature of Pomelli. So if we click on the catalog option on the left side, you will see basically Pomelli scraped all the products that we have on the website with their titles and the product imageries. So if we click on that, we can see that it fetched actually all the images that it had with the product name and the product description. So this is a very cool feature, and we will be able to use this product catalogs when we are launching a campaign or designing a campaign, or even in the product photo shoot. So now we are going to see the product photo shoot feature that Pomelli gives us. And this is really amazing to see that this is a free tool, and it gives us unlimited number of image generation, different iterations, edits, completely for free. So on this page we have two options. Number one is we can create product photo shoot of our existing products, or we can actually edit any image of our product that we have. So let's select the first option and select an image. So for example, we want to go with this particular product. So it basically fetched from the catalog images. And you can also upload a new image by uploading a new image here. But right now I'm gonna select this one, and looks good. And then on the right side you will see some options, photo shoot templates. So if we click on this edit button, you will see that there are a bunch of templates that Google Pomelli offers. For example, the 4 models that Pomelli by default chose for us, that is model try on, in use, flat lay, and I don't know what it says, Father's Day. But there are different other templates that you can use. For example, if you have a product that is edible, that is consumable, then you can use any of these templates. Amazon product images, and if you need a product photo shoot with some sort of homely environment, then you can select any of this. So I'm not messing up with the settings here, but of course you should be able to try this on your own. So let's click on generate photo shoot and see what it does. Oh my goodness, just look at these results. The 4 product photo shoot that I got from Pomelli, just let me be very honest with you. For any clothing brand, I can definitely use Pomelli to generate this sort of realistic photo shoot. It's really mind-blowing. And on top of that, you'll be able to edit each and every photographs. For example, if we want to edit this photo, just click on edit, and you can type in what sort of changes do you need. Make the background a lighter color of the clothing, and let's hit enter. So basically it will create another version of the existing one so that you don't lose the old ones. Wow, it kept the 2 images exactly identical, but it followed my command. So you can actually make as many changes as you want, and it's free, it's unlimited, so you can change the look and feel as many times as you want. Now we have some great photos for our product. And before we jump into campaigns, I'd like to walk you through the assets section on the left side. Now, if we click on the assets, you will find all the photos that Pomelli scraped from the website, including the product images, the website homepage images, and all the media assets that it fetched from the website. But you'll notice that the product photo shoot that we have just done, they're not available there yet. Now all you need to do is head back to photo shoot, and then you click on this 3-dot icon and save to business DNA. So I'll do for the rest of the images and this one. So now if we go to assets, we will see this photos have been added. So if we scroll down, you will see these photos have been already added. Now let's go to this campaign section and see how does this work. So this is the campaign screen. You will find a few options here. Number 1 is the chat window here, and you will see an option saying product. So if we click on product, we will see all the products that Pomelli scraped from our website. They're coming from the catalog basically, but we have already done our photo shoot for a particular product, so we'll click on images. So from here you can upload either an image from your computer or desktop, or you can use the images that you already have. So let's select all those 5 images, not 5, 4 images, basically these 2 are identical. So let's click on update, and let's give it a small prompt and see how does this work. This is a summer clothing and we want to offer a 20% discount before June 15. So let's keep it very simple, and the aspect ratio, you will find 3 aspect ratios: 9:16, that's the story or reel format, square, and feed 4:5. So let's select story and hit enter. So now it's basically generating the campaign brief. So once it's done generating the campaign brief, it will show me another modal or window where it will ask for some more information about the campaign. So let's wait until it's done generating the campaign brief. So now we have the campaign brief ready. We have a title, Summer Grace for 20% less. There's a description, and the goal, advertise a sale and offer 20% off until June 15. So we can now tweak the title or the description as we need, but let's hit confirm. And now it's generating the campaign images for our summer product sales. Let's see. As you can see on the screen, we have amazing 4 campaign visuals ready, and the texts are good. Let me be very honest with you. These are not stellar, these are not outstanding, but they are good enough for ad campaigns or for any sort of campaigns. We can actually edit each and every single campaign visual. So let's click on any of the images, and then as you can see on the right side, it has the image, and we can also change the headers like breathable summer essentials. Let's say comfortable summer essentials, and let's say the font size should be 24 and height should be 30. And the same way we can change the description that we have on the design, the font, and all those things. And also we can generate a call to action. So if we click on generate, it will actually add a call to action on the bottom of the design, if I'm not mistaken. Awesome. We have now a call to action, and I've changed the description text size, the title size. And if we click on the call to action, we can change the text like buy now, and it will update. So as you can see, the change has been made, and it just takes a few seconds. So basically we can use these campaign visuals as they are, or we can actually take these images from the photo shoot and use Photoshop or Canva if we want to prepare the campaign visuals. So it literally depends on our taste and preference. Now for the campaign, we might need a landing page. So let's go to the website section. So when you click on this website for the first time, it will actually start developing the website on its own without seeking any information from you. But in my opinion, in this step, if we had that option to add some context, some information about what sort of landing page do we want, that would be awesome. But let's see how it does. So Pomelli has finished developing the website, and to be honest with you, this is good, but the existing website is way better. But at the same time, if you do not have any website, then I think this is a very good starting point. And the cool thing is you will be able to edit each and every section that you see on this website. If you click on this edit button on the bottom right corner, if you give just simple commands here, it will actually start making changes on each and every section based on your instruction or prompt. One thing that I'd like to note here is each and every AI tools are trying to adapt the agentic workflow so that it doesn't feel like transactional. Rather, it feels like it's doing the heavy lifting for the entire workflow for your business or for the workflow that you are trying to achieve. So this is just the beginning, I think, and I cannot imagine how far Pomelli will go after just a few months. And now we're going to see how do we take advantage of Pomelli if we do not have any website. So let's click on get started and let's go. So in this step, we'll click no website yet. And we have 2 options. Either we can start building the DNA from any template or from scratch. I recommend to go with the first option that says from scratch, because that's how you will be able to get a tailored business DNA for Pomelli. So let's click on that. So now on the right side, we have the Pomelli agent here, and we can upload some files. So I would like to upload some files of a jewelry brand and see how does it handle this niche. On this page, on the right side, we will see the Pomelli agent column, and here we will find an option to upload files and images here. So before uploading the images directly here, I'd like to share an idea with you. So if you are a freelancer, a marketer, or a designer, and you're working for your clients, I'm sure you need to prepare some demos for your new clients or in the client acquisition phase, and it's very difficult for you to spend time on a project that you are not sure about yet. So in those cases, you will be able to take advantage of this tool. For example, let me show you a website that is Diamond World, and that is one of the leading jewelry brands in our region. As you can see, the website is not that good, and if I am a freelancer pitching to Diamond World, then how would I do that, or how would I create the demo for them? So basically what I've done is I've downloaded some cohesive images from internet that goes with the brand. So these are the images, and this is the actual logo, and this is a product image, and this is a reference website of a beautiful website that I will use as a context so that Pomelli understands that this is the look and feel that I'm trying to achieve. And I think this website looks way better than the existing one that we have on Diamond World. So let's head over to Pomelli again and click on upload files here, and I'll select all the images that we have and click on open, and then it will start extracting information from those images. It will take like 2, 3, or 5 minutes depending on how many images you are uploading. So let's wait for a few minutes. As you can see that all the images have been analyzed, and if we click on generate business DNA, it will actually start populating all the fields that you see on the left side. As you can see on the screen, we have the brand name, that is Diamond World, and let's tweak it a little bit. Let's remove the DW from the beginning, apply. As you can see, it fetched the right image as the logo. It chose the font. It has the color palettes from the images and the reference website that I gave. It has the tagline, the brand values, and all the business overview information. So now what we can do is we can go to Diamond World and go to About Us and copy what it says here and paste in the business overview section. So apply. Before we click let's go, I'd like to give a bit more context to Pomelli about the reference competitor site image, because that's not our Diamond World's website, that's a reference website. The image that I uploaded, which says reference competitor site.png, is a reference website screenshot that I took from a competitor, and that's the look and feel. That's the look and feel that I want to achieve for the brand Diamond World. So it will save this memory, and once we will start developing the website, it will really help us achieve that sort of similar design. Now let's click on let's go, and we can start preparing some campaigns and photo shoot. Let's start with photo shoot. So let's upload an image, this product. So this necklace that we will be using for the photo shoot looks good, and it will suggest some templates. I think I'd like to get rid of this one for the Father's Day. So let's remove this one and add ingredient. Let's see how does that work. Looks good. Generate photo shoot, and the aspect ratio is 9:16. Let's wait for a few minutes. As you can see on the screen, the product photo shoot actually went very well, and I can use each and every single of these images to create a campaign to promote this particular product. Now in the same now in the same way, we are going to add this to the business DNA. And if we go to campaigns now, if we click on images, we will find this. So let's select all these 4 and update. There's a discount on this product until June 20. That's the instruction, basic instruction that I'm going to give it to, and let's see how does this work. So now it came up with the campaign brief. Let's hit confirm. It has finished generating the campaign visuals, and I really loved the first one and the second one. A legacy in every sparkle, bridge your rich heritage with the brilliance of modern luxury. I think this looks amazing. It's very resonating with the audience, and even the other versions, they're also good. Probably I will need to change the ethnicity of this model to match or resonate with our target audience. But overall, these visuals are really great. And now the last thing that we need to explore is the websites, and we need to see how it handles developing or designing a website if you don't even have one yet. So let's click on website, and it will start generating the website. And as you can see on the screen, our website is ready, and it has a nice mega menu here for all the menu items, I think. Yes, it has a cart icon here, saved icon, profile icon, a nice hero section with a large photograph, a call to action, and then we have tiles here, image tiles and text. This looks amazing. We have a product showcase section here, a collage, another section that says the art of beauty, and guided by excellence, some features of this brand. It's, to be honest with you, it's way better than the website that we have here. Of course, it doesn't have that sort of details, but we can edit this as we want to. And I think within a few iterations, we will be able to add all the information that we can find on this website and make it look even better. So for the freelancers or designers or marketers who generally pitch to their clients for web design or social media design or anything like that, they can use Pomelli to create this sort of demos, because once your client sees this sort of demo, it's highly likely that the client will get convinced and will hire you. So these are the amazing use cases of Google Pomelli, which is an absolutely free tool. Until it's free, try to get advantage of this amazing free tool. Scale your business, increase your productivity. If you find this video helpful, then click on the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and share this with your friends. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.